Hey, what's going on, guys? It's time for another video. I don't have a whole lot to say, but I did take 2 days of home time. I went home after my last load. Got to see the family, do all that stuff, play with the dog a little bit. It was good to be home, sleep in my bed, get some good food. Then I got dispatched up to North Carolina, out near the Outer Banks. From there, got a trip down to Arizona, which was a pretty fun trip. Both places had over 24-hour delays, so ended up being on that one load for 7 days. Sorry, but it was a good paying load, so it was still a good week. Place I dropped off at was Procter & Gamble. Really cool place. They actually had a putting green for me to kill some time while they were unloading my trailer. Man, these gnats. It was a really clean place, really nice place to get unloaded and kind of relax a little bit. Sank a few putts, and the day before that is actually 24 hours before that was supposed to be delivered, but through some miscommunication, they didn't order the load that I had from the shipper. So they said, hey, can you bring it back tomorrow? We just don't have any room for it. So I spent an afternoon in Phoenix, Arizona. Went and got some excellent sushi. I have to remember the name of the place. I'll tag them down below. Excellent sushi, cool people. Phoenix downtown is really cool. They got a train system, electric train car thing. We don't have that in South Carolina, so that's new to me, but it was pretty cool. And then I went to a Arizona Diamondbacks baseball game. The day that I went was the first day that they opened up. No more mask requirements, stuff like that. So back to full capacity. They were at like 20,000 or something before that, but opened back up to full capacity. So I got to go see a Arizona Diamondbacks game. Weather was awesome the whole time. They talk about how hot it is in Arizona. It was hot. It was like high 90s, but being from South Carolina, I'm used to it being humid all the time. It wasn't humid at all, so it's actually enjoyable. High 90s, no humidity, so it was pretty fun. Got to go see the Diamondback game. They lost, but it was still a really cool time. Got some cool pictures and videos from that. My next trip was down to the Alabama-Mexico border. I was probably 3 miles from the border, from the pickup place. Went and picked up some grapes. Actually, this trip I'm on right now has 2 stops, or two pickups, excuse me. So 2 pickups, 1 drop off, going from Mexico, Arizona border to Northeast Maryland. It's another great trip. Here at Love's now, I'm in Joplin, Missouri. A lot of y'all remember Joplin, Missouri from 2011. There was a really bad tornado. I think it was May of 2011. A really bad tornado ripped through here. Just about an hour away from Springfield, or Springdale in South Carolina. Springfield, about an hour away. But I'm not actually going to go by the terminal. I'm just going to keep on keeping on. I got my parking spot for tonight, and I'll be moving out first thing in the morning. Sorry I had to switch arms. My arm was starting to give out, but I guess I'm running my mouth too much. I talked to Marlou, my trainer from TNT. His truck was broke down in Arkansas. Talked to him. It's back. He's actually going to be in Springfield tomorrow night, Monday night, but I'll be gone by then. I was going to tell him I'd take him down to Little Rock and pick his truck up, but we're not going to be here at the same time. So I'm going to keep moving. He's going to come back to Springfield, drop off his loaner truck, and then somehow get to Little Rock. Of course, there's a guy revving his engine. So talked to him. Everything's good on his truck. Nothing out of pocket. Everything's still under warranty. His truck had 400 and something thousand miles on it, so nothing out of pocket for him. He still did have to make a payment, but he was given the loaner truck, so that was good. What else? Oh, so I got here to this Love's in Joplin, and it's really small, but it's really nice. I would say 97% of Love's are really nice, really clean, good people. You know, I never have a complaint here. If it's anything, it's, you know, another driver blocking a fuel island or blocking somebody in or something. I never have a complaint about Love's. I'm here at this one in Joplin off of Interstate 44. A buddy of mine is a fishing guide in Colombia. He does a lot of river guide fishing stuff. And what he does every time he goes out is he'll do some litter trash pickup stuff. So I started doing that at each truck stop that I go to. You know, he's using the rivers and the lakes and stuff. Justin, give you a shout out. Justin McGrady, you guys check him out. SC River Guide. I'll link all his stuff down below. But he always picks up trash when he goes out and enjoys the river, and when he's taking people out. You know, of course he doesn't make the paying customers pick up trash, but a lot of times he'll just go out, you know, not even go fishing, and pick up trash. So I started doing that at each truck stop each day when I stopped for my 30-minute break, and when I stopped for the day to be done driving. And today, you know, you can see it's clean behind me now, but before it was a good bit of trash out there. So I went and picked up some trash, not bragging, just trying to make my home for the next 10, 11 hours a little bit cleaner. Make it more enjoyable for everybody. Okay, had to switch arms again. Sorry, I'm making this long-winded. I shouldn't. When I was in Phoenix, I got some CB work done. When I got my truck, it didn't have a CB in it. It had two antennas that didn't match. And come to find out, after I tried to hook up a CB that I bought, the coax was ripped off of one of the antenna mounts. So I just stopped in at this place in Phoenix, got tuned my radio, put an antenna. I bought a Wilson 2000, and he put that on there, tuned it, ran new coax just to the one antenna. These Peterbilts have dual antennas. When they're running dual that way, actually the passenger side runs like the AM FM radio also. Has something to do with communication stuff is what I learned. So what he recommended was just running the one coax from the driver's side to the back of the CB. So I got a dedicated CB antenna, and yeah, it's working great now. I was getting a red antenna warning light, so glad to have all that fixed. I'll put some pictures of that, but I think it looks good. Yeah, so I had a great week. Got to see a baseball game. Got to see the Mexico border. I've never seen that before. So went from North Carolina to the Mexico border. Now I'm going back to Maryland. So back and forth across the country in, you know, a little over a week. It's putting some miles on the truck, getting some good paying loads. So again, super happy. Thank you guys for watching. If you got any questions, please let me know. I try my best to go in the comments and answer them. I got my email address down there also. Also the contact for Stacey Barrera, which was my recruiter for Prime. If you guys are thinking about coming here, you know, give her a call, ask her, you know, anything you can think of, she can answer. I may be able to answer, you know, 75% of it, but she's your best bet when it comes to technical questions. Yeah, I can't say enough good things about Prime. Glad to be here. Met a lot of great people. My trainers, you know, been great. So making a lot of friends, making a lot of good miles, a lot of memories, getting to visit a lot of cool places. So yeah, just super happy. If you want to use my driver code MOJESG, is my driver referral code. So feel free to use that if you do apply to Prime. But yeah, again, give Stacey a call. She can point you in the right direction. Again, couldn't be happier. Out getting to travel, see all kind of interesting places, do a lot of crazy things, and drive a good looking truck, you know, in my opinion. But anyway, thank you guys. See you next time.